Hello, my name is Louise. I'm a trainer with ENS, and I'd like to thank you for visiting our website. And today we're going to talk to you a little bit about all the services that you can find here at our company. Jeremiah.
Thanks, Louise. We're going to go through a quick PowerPoint here, and people watching probably love corporate videos as much as we do, so we're going to try to keep this really short and succinct. Bottom line is our mission as an organization is we provide durable, scalable, cost-effective new media solutions. What does that really mean? That means that our business success depends on our ability to expand our clients' branding using new media. We know it works. We've done about 1,000 projects here as a team over the last 3 years, which pretty much puts us as experts in this field. So where we started was doing two things: web projects, mostly websites, and recently we built a new technology for digital signage that with some pride is expanding everywhere from here to throughout the U.S., South America, Africa, Asia, Caribbean.
Soon to be Saudi Arabia, hopefully.
Soon to be Saudi Arabia, and that's great fun. It's very rewarding business for us, but it doesn't tell the whole picture. So on the next slide here, there's a lot of other services that we found that we have to provide to our existing customers, and I'm going to explain why. Next slide here. Step one really for any business is messaging. Do you have an internal message? Do you know what your mission, vision, strategies are as a company, and what are your actions to move towards that mission? Externally, do you have messaging so that your customers or potential customers understand who you are, what you do, how you do it, why somebody should deal with you, and your contact details? And most importantly, if you're doing some media marketing, do you have a call to action? Think in terms of all of those questions need to be answered before you can build out graphic design and branding that matches your company's mission. And next step, print packaging. You'd never dream of putting together print packaging without having your branding done or the message that's going to be attached to it. Well, the same goes for the next one, web projects. We have done a lot of projects here, and we find that every single project that's gone off the rails has been a mess for ourselves and for the client, has taken way longer than either the client or us expected, is off the rails because they haven't done those first three steps: consulting, graphic design, or print packages. So quite frankly, those 3 steps before, we're ambivalent. We don't care whether you do it through us or through another third party, but we do now request that every customer have those steps in place before they look at doing a website or any kind of web project. It's just common sense. You know, the web is where people look to do their due diligence on your company and about your brand and who you are and what you do. If you don't have the steps before in place, why do a website? So, web projects. Next is client management. What we found is, in doing so many of these web projects, we started asking clients the question, okay, well, was it a success? And the answer back sometimes would be, well, I'm not really quite sure. Question of why? Well, they didn't have a client management system in place to be able to track anything. And so think in terms of, what if somebody came to your front door and said, I'm thinking about buying your business? Would you be able to tell them who your top 20 clients are? Would you be able to classify the rest of your clientele, A, B, C, or D? Would you be able to tell them who your centers of influence are? In other words, where business is coming from? Do you have a contact campaign in place for your existing customers, for customer service? And where are the notes? If somebody in your organization gets sick, goes on leave, can somebody else pick up that client relationship and understand all the nuances of that relationship? Bottom line is CRM solutions are very low cost. It's worth the money even if you're just doing a sale transition of a business. Get one. Whether it's here or somewhere else, every business should have a customer relationship management platform. Which brings to the next step, web visibility. We have taken sites from obscurity to the top of Google globally and other search engines.
Yes.
And we're not search engine optimization gurus. We're not putting ourselves out as that. But what we are saying is we can teach you how to fish. Louise here, can you give an example? Somebody that you can think of?
The leasing company.
Right, Lease Direct. If you go onto Google and you type in equipment leasing, equipment financing, leasing services now, you'll find that that company is at the top of Google for their classification through the web. That's because of our technology. If that company doesn't have those prior steps that we've listed here, it's really a moot point. Great, you can have a great big funnel through the web of visibility, but if you don't have infrastructure within your own company to be able to expand your branding and have a clear message, it's really a moot point. So we do have expertise in web visibility. Next one, web video.
What we're doing right now.
What we're doing right now. Now, this web video is being produced with about 7 minutes of recording time. Within about 10 minutes after recording, it will be disseminated out through about 50 places on the web. It'll pick up a bit of viral along the way. And guess what? You're viewing this today because of the effectiveness of web video to get through the web now. So we do give that service out to some customers that ask. Next one, social media. Facebook, Twitter, blogging, MySpace,
LinkedIn. There's so many. And
the question becomes, which ones do you use depending on what your business is? There's a great story here from Mike, our project manager, about a customer of ours that committed, in the early days, what was called Facebook suicide. That means they set up a Facebook profile, they started having customers coming into Facebook, and they became inundated with Q&A. It actually took a full-time staff member just to answer all the Q&A that came through Facebook.
Which is not the purpose of social networking.
At all. And in their case, they were a hair salon, and they finally said, that's it. This Facebook is dumb for this purpose. There's other businesses where it makes a ton of sense. Some businesses where Twitter makes an incredible amount of sense for social media marketing. So call us. We can give you the straight goods, build a plan of social media marketing. Next one, event planning. It's actually, again, Mike McLean, one of the team members here in a team of 10 with ENS, that loves doing event planning. He has 17 years, I believe, in hospitality industry. So it's everything from, do you have the right kind of catering company? Have you put together the plan of how you're going to market beforehand? How are you getting the word out? He's an expert at that. So if you have any questions on event planning, that's really a, kind of a sundry side thing. It's not really new media, but he can help, so just ask him if you want that service.
And there's nothing worse than planning a big event and having nobody show up because you haven't put it together properly.
Exactly right. Now, to our flagship product, digital signage. This should be for every business. Digital signage is a hugely expanding business. It's an $8 billion industry, and I'd like to show you what we built. On this slide here, you see there's me holding a little box. That's
a mini computer almost, isn't it?
It is. It is. And it's a solid-state computer manufactured out of Taiwan, customized by an engineer in Thailand. And then it comes over to us, and we've done all the programming to make it so that you can build your own digital signage network anywhere around the globe. And we think of it as being like a channel that you can control yourself, whether it's one sign or 10,000 of them. So next slide here. This is what it looks like on the back of a monitor, so you can put it on the back of just about anything. Next slide. And this is what it would look like in a retail location where the retailer is changing their own advertising, and they can do it from anywhere.
Right. Okay.
So that's a 9-minute summary. I'm a little off on timing, but
not bad. Not just under a minute per topic.
Thank you.
You're doing good. Okay. So thank you all very much for watching. If you have any questions or would like to know any more about services that we offer here at ENS, please give us a call, 250-483-4719. Have a great day.